The Thing in the Ice is so cool and so random and so fun. They're kind of like, you get a random captain, which is fun, except for instead of it just being worse, you get it double powered, which makes it really, really strong. It's one of those cards that, again, brings me to that idea that I do wish it was a little bit... I really wish the game just started you with more cards. And I know that sounds like a petty, like, just give me more free things, but it makes cards like this that are... you don't have a lot of control over, it gives you some control. Recruit the next shop is only heroes. Sure. Let's go into heroes. Why not? Heroes gives us the benefit of getting something like Daughter of Athena. And then hopefully we can get a benefit out of that in the longer run. So that's a Pix. That is a hero. Gives us extra health. If we can get another like Lance a Little, then we can get another shop, and then that will give us our last hero necessary. However, is not the case. I used to always take stuff like Rose. They buff the health of the shop, and that can be relevant, but it's just one. I'm starting to think that actually tempo on board is more important. Whew. What a low attack, high defense board on both sides that was. That was wild. Mysteria is when you cast a spell, get a bonus. That's fun. I do enjoy spell builds. I find they don't scale fast enough. However, they are a Fey mage. So if you can get some Fey bonuses from like Peter Pan's or Pan's Shadow, that could really pay out, I think. So I'm going to try for them. I think that sounds fun. Next, we've got +5 attack is cool. I think we'll do that. We'll just replace the spider with it. Or actually, what are you? So something that I don't like is that normally when you pull someone out, you can see their raw stats without their slot bonuses. However, it doesn't show it to you without their support bonuses. So this is a 2-2, whereas this is a 2-3. So we'll replace our Lance a Little. Yeah, I could just do the math and say it's +3 health, but still, it's just a principle of the thing. Move that around so that Sunshine's in the back. I don't think it really matters how the order of our events here. I like to put, I don't know, it's kind of whatever. Okay, okay, okay. Ooh, that's bad. I would have taken 1 damage there instead I took 2, which is actually fine for us because we don't get our hero, our ability from Thing in the Ice until we break a heart. I don't think I said that. After you KO 20 enemies, get a random rare silver. After 40, get a random golden legend. I have literally never used Gladius before. They sound really boring. Maybe they're great. I don't know. I've just never used them. What do we have here? Flying monkey. Oh, this is just a... wow. What a lackluster board this is. I think we're going to go with the Silver Moon. See if we can invest in this Mysteria that we bought. And go from there. Lance a Little is going to give us a fresh new shop and get us 1 step towards our quest. I think I'm just going to throw them into the bank though. And now we could once again, we could level up our picks a little bit and get a new shop. Beautiful. Or we could get a different hero that might be more relevant. Santa Claus has done pretty well for me in previous games. I don't know. But a whole new shop always feels good. That said, if all I do with picks is effectively get a +1/+1 and then end up buying something like Santa Claus anyway, did it really matter? I think I'm just going to go with the Santa Claus. Now, Santa Claus really wants to survive damage, and Pix gives health, so I'm actually going to put them in the middle here so that they're taking the benefit of both of the Jill Sunshine and Pix. Heroes in the shop, +2/+2. That could be good. We're pretty early in the game still. I think that's probably worthwhile. Twin Shot is just all of your characters just always have +2, which is it's something, I guess. What's benefit of this actually is that Santa Claus is a summon, so if we're going into summons, that might be something to be worth statting into. So yeah, let's go with the Twin Shot. Let's go with the Twin Shot. That dies, that summons something for us. Beautiful. Katamari and Nutcracker Prince. Wow. So, as I've mentioned in previous games, but not yet in this video, summons keep all of their bonuses. So this Katamari If I see it in the shop, we'll have the bonus from attacking. If I summon another one with Santa Claus or any other creature, it'll still have that bonus from attacking. So you can end up getting your summons pretty big by just summoning them again and again. And Santa Claus only summons toys, so the pool of options is not as big as it might seem. This is again a situation where you might think just immediately snap take this and we get a new shop, but if this shop is better than the new shop, then why do we care? I think that probably Achilles is decent, but we're into turn 5 already. I don't know if 9 is big enough to be able to kill something. That said, we might be able to make it bigger with something like Grodo. We just don't know if we're going to get it or not. It might be better to just even cast the Grodo, get Mysteria even bigger. I'm going to chance it on the random board. Okay, I definitely like the other selections better, but I think I will go with Presence of Gaia here. What's nice about Presence of Gaia is that summons get bonuses from slots, and Presence of Gaia is a slot bonus. So I think I'm just going to go with that. And of course, all spells we cast are buffing Mysteria, which is hopefully going to add up significantly. Next, we've got... I always like Blackbeard's Parrot, and it never pays out. But in this case, I don't have any pirates anyway, so it's probably irrelevant. It is worth pointing out that they themselves are a pirate, and if this was just a 10-5 that said, hunt, give my slot +2/+2, I might consider it. So it's always worth considering from that angle. Really, I would like to be able to phase out my picks and my sunshine if I really have my druthers. Although, actually, Itsy Bitsy Spider is absolutely nothing, and I don't know why I still have them. They're at 5/4. This is just in pure stats better. I think we go with that. Put them in the front line still, because again, as I said, just the fact that when they hunt, they have a chance of doing that is cool. I am going to swap Pix and Jill Sunshine, however, because I want them to have attack and less health. Because I actually want them dying so that there's room for anything summoned by Santa Claus to fill that space. Ooh, now we have a choice. Do we want to get a new shop and get Sunshine up to silver? Or do we want a gold Mysteria? And I want the gold Mysteria. Gold not only doubles the effect of your card, which sometimes is unintuitive, but it makes it better. But also it's going to give us a treasure, and we could really use some treasures right now. So I think that that's the play. I will take Mysteria. Unfortunately, we pass on getting a bonus shop, and we might have just rolled into another Mysteria, but I've made that risk too many times. It's not worth it. Genie of the Lamp double casts the next spells that you cast. Actually, from a readability standpoint, I do think this should be something like double cast or something, the next 3 spells you pick or something like that, because yeah, it does count as going off twice. It just doesn't just double the effect of the spell, it casts it twice. So something like Mysteria will actually go off twice, making it a really solid pick here. That said, if we're going into mages, Hogwarts can give us some good stuff. It'll turn our Blackbeard's Parrot into a mage. It'll turn our Santa Claus into an animal. Honestly, it seems pretty good. The problem is, which of these two is a better card for mages? And I think Genie's Lamp is just really strong and probably a better pick. That said, our current board doesn't really care about spells yet. And so I think that I'm going to go with the Hogwarts. Feels bad. Hopefully we'll get another chance at Genie's Lamp later. I hope we do. I love Genie's Lamp. Okay, next. I do think that we just keep casting spells. Spoonful of Sugar is +4 health, which would be lovely if it was better than that, but that's okay. Santa's Claus is going to get extra health, which will hopefully allow it to survive a hit. Unfortunately, it took a hit while there was no space on the board, and so it was completely wasted, which disappoints me to no end. That is a very big egg. Holy crap. Okay, that's not good. Santa Claus is a good pick here. It gives us a new shop and levels them up. I don't know why I'm investing in Santa Claus so much. I know they can pay out. They're just not there yet, and maybe they never will be. Picks. Support +3 health to the characters in front of me. Can we replace that? Sugarful Fairy buffs the shop when you recruit Fae. Probably not going to pay out. I think we just cast the spell, and as we can see, none of these are epics. Epics are purple, and so a random character of our level is probably actually going to give us a better result than any of these picks regardless. So let's go with that. And Sparkles. I do love Sparkles. Each fight, all your characters get +3 attack. It's kind of just better than Sunshine. Sunshine is 5 attack to the 2 in front of me, and Sparkles is a permanent bonus. That said, anything summoned by Santa Claus will get the bonus of a support, but will not get the bonus of Sparkles. So it's debatable which is stronger. I think I'm actually going to go with it replacing Pix, though. I think Sunshine has a more value to us in the current state of things, especially considering it's an uncommon and not a common. Which is a little bit scary because, again, Santa Claus is not got a lot of health. It's hard for them to survive a hit. I'm going to go with Santa Claus here, though. However, when I survive damage, summon 2 random toys. Yes, instead of it being 1 random toy. I don't know if that's going to be worth it or not. I might have to move them. I'm definitely going to move them out of the middle now that we don't have picks. We don't need those overlapping supports anymore, so that's nice. I will, however, still put Jill Sunshine on top of them. Actually, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll put them here, because we don't care about Santa Claus's attack. Yeah. Lich King's Heart will give us extra heart. We might need that. We fell quite behind at the beginning. Lock chest. Next time you discover treasure, you get all 3 of them. And it carries your shop have +4/+4. I think I'm going to go with the heart. It's usually a bad pick, but if I just die, I'm just dead. So, I feel like I say that a lot. Is that a catchphrase? So, if we can clear a spot, our opponent does not have a lot of firepower, which is awesome for us, unfortunately. But that's fine. We got some decent stuff out of that. Because summons keep all their bonuses, just summoning things in general can sometimes be relevant. Now, we didn't give things bonuses. However, we summoned a bird toy. And a bird toy's thing is that when it dies, it summons something random and gives it bonus stats based on the number of animals that have died this game, which is pretty cool. I wish I had something that cared about casting spells because, ooh, we got some Lost in the Woods right now. I think that we definitely do that anyway. I'm not super excited about any of these cards here that we're seeing, so it just seems like the right pick regardless, but it would be nice if something other than Mysteria cared about casting spells. Now, I think I'm going to go with Frankenstein. If we can get extra summons from Santa Claus, that is extra things that can die for Santa Claus, or for Frankenstein. However, what do I cut? And I think it's time we say goodbye to Jill's Sunshine. Yes, both of these are going to drop by 5, but I think they can afford it. And I think that Frankenstein's going to add up in the long run. Unfortunately, not a lot going on here. We could go with Mockingbird. This is the one where we actually summoned with Santa Claus. I forgot the name of it. Might be worth it. In fact, it might be more worth it than Santa Claus. Unfortunate thing about Santa Claus is they just have to survive. We're getting to the late game where that's going to be harder and harder to do. Mockingbird is a farewell effect. So, yeah, I think I'm just going to swap them out. Kind of a shame, but that's okay. That board is scarier than mine, which is not great for me. Don't like that. They die, yeah. Gladius has gone off. That's kind of cool. We survive on 1. Okay, cool. That's fine. So, our Gladius went off. We get a random rare. The fact that we started this a little bit late because we got it from our thing in the ice does mean we're getting this when it's kind of not that big a deal. However, oh, it's a rare silver character. So, I didn't actually realize this. So, this actually is a free shop as well. That's pretty cool. I did not know that. Two Blind Mice is a card that doubles its buffs. Anytime it's buffed, the buff amount is doubled. And that can be really, really good. I don't know if I have the board to support it. That said, I mean, could I get the board to support it? Sure, right? Let's go for it. What do we replace? I think we replace the Parrot. The Parrot's only an 18-7. That's a 10-6. And it's going to double faster. What was that? What just happened? KO 20 enemies get a rare silver. Oh, it happened twice because I have 2 of them. Thing in the ice. Right, of course. So, animals. We're actually pretty geared up to go into animals. We've got Mockingbird, we've got Two Blind Mice. Mama Bear has been summoned previously by, I believe, Mockingbird. And so its starting stats are actually higher than it would have been if we hadn't ever summoned it before, which is pretty cool. The question is, what do we replace? The easy answer would be Sparkles. Sparkles is each of your animals gets plus, or each of your characters gets +3 attack. This is your animal slots get +2/+2. So instead of hitting everything, it's just hitting 3 things, but it's all the slots. Could be nice. Frankenstein also might not add up, but I think we're going to be doing more and more animal summons. Maybe we'll eventually get a barrel of monkeys, so it's probably going to be worth it. We might be leaning out of spells to the point where this one's irrelevant. Although it is an animal because of Mage. I forgot about that. Okay, actually, because of Hogwarts, Mysteria is an animal. And therefore, Mama Bear is hitting every slot except for Frankenstein's. And I think that that's actually worth it. Let's take that, Mama Bear. That was a long ramble, but we got there. Do we keep going into animals and get this Cheshire Cat? Ooh. Is that better than Frankenstein? Is that better than Mysteria? It's probably better than Mysteria is the thing, right? As I've been saying, +2/+2 whenever you cast a spell is nice. It's nice. It's fine. But, wow, we have a lot of shops. Because each of the silvers gave us a bonus shop, right? Whew. That's fun. Okay, that's pretty cool. Gladius, you're pretty cool suddenly. However, there'd only be one extra shop if you weren't a thing in the ice, so I'm still withholding judgment. Cheshire Cat's going to really help us get 2 blind mice bigger and bigger and bigger. I find they usually just don't add up enough. 6 is a lot, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. But I think I will. I think I'll trade out Mysteria for them. I could also go with Frankenstein. Maybe I should. Yeah, we could always get Frankenstein again later if we feel like they need to. We'll put 2 blind mice in the back. Actually, yes, we'll put them in the back like this. Lance a Little is a common treasure, which is not amazing, but it's something, and I don't mind that. That said, we're going animals now. Pied Piper, oh, wait a minute, are we doing this? Your other animals have attack equal to mine. Generally considered pretty good. Do I actually like it? I'm gonna bank Pied Piper, actually. I don't want them now. I want them later. Nessie is an animal, however. Oh. Dang. Okay, how long until Mysteria is as big as Nessie? And if the answer is too long, I'm gonna swap them out. I mean, from this point, with only buffs from Mysteria, you're gonna have to cast like 10, 15 spells. Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Nessie. Mockingbird, beautiful. I love that the game doesn't care if I accidentally play it to the wrong slot. It knows what I'm doing. None of these are interesting to me right now. Let's just go with the Daughter of Athena for the sake of rolling a new board. And lastly, Oberon. Stinky is an animal, and also Laser Shark's an animal. I don't think they're worth it right now. Stinky is considered super, super good, and they definitely are. After an attack, deal that much damage to a random enemy. Very, very strong. Honestly, this might not play out fast enough, but we gotta try. I'm going to take Down Came the Rain, and we're going to see if we can survive a little bit longer. Oof, that's a shame. We got a barrel of monkeys, though. That's fun. The interesting thing about the way the random pool works is that it's very... You can't randomly have something show up from a summon that you already have on your board. And I'm also pretty sure you can't do anything that you've already, like, golden. Like, if something's golden in the shop, I think it can show up. But if you've, like, recruited a golden thing, it's gone forever. I believe. And so I do wonder if there's, like, a strategy of narrowing the summon pool for things like Mockingbird. I don't know. Slot bonuses are always nice. I like to stack one slot as much as I can, usually, just because it makes for a bigger, cooler double-double. True Love's Kiss can let us take Nessie to the next level, up to Secret Rare, which is fun. However, I think I could really use the Rare Treasure and have 3 Blind Mice. Oh, they actually have the name change! Oh, that's so cute! I didn't know that! Oh, the art's different! Oh, I didn't know about this. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, so there's another card. That's the Bronze Goose that says when you golden me, like, get a bonus treasure or something. I can't remember what it does, but like, Oh no, it's the next copy you find of me is golden. It goes straight to gold, it skips silver. And the second one you find is still called a bronze goose, though. If they're gonna change it from 2 blind mice to 3 blind mice and change the art for this one, they should definitely do that for bronze goose to golden goose, right? Oh, that's so cute. Who drew this? It doesn't look like a Katarina's art. I only know like one artist who works on the game because I follow them. I don't think this is their art. This is so cute, though. I'm taking that. Sorry, I talked about it way too long. Massive Infinite Range is really strong if you have hunt characters, because when one of your hunt characters hunts, all of your hunt characters hunt. Or not hunt, they get a bonus. It's really big. Santa Claus is when you summon. We are doing some summons, but not like a ton of summons, so we'll see. And silver characters go directly to gold. Okay, I'm taking that. That's just free treasures. Alright, let's hope we don't die. Bap, good. Bap, fine. Bap, fine. Bap, fine. I really wanted that treasure cat to die while there were things on the board to benefit from it. Did Mockingbird not get bigger? I didn't see the stats roll. Oh well. Okay, Mockingbird. Let's go to gold. Epic. Epic has some pretty good treasures, if I recall. Although I think Rare has some of my favorites, which is super weird. I didn't realize it till later. That's one of the weird things about this, and it's true for like other games in the same genre, where it's kind of hard to know what rarity of treasure you actually want to be getting. The assumption is that bigger, like higher rarities are better, but like not necessarily. Like if you really want Hunter's Horn, which doubles all of your hunt abilities and is a huge build around and really potential like catalyst, it's a lower rarity than you expect because it doesn't really do anything on its own. A lot of the legendary things kind of just give you raw stat bonuses, and they're not as like interesting half the time. Pirates have hunt, don't have any pirates. One character at random gets +10/+10, that's fine, or a random legend. In this case, I think I'll take the random legend. None of these are super exciting. Yeah. Spirit Dragon is not an animal dragon. My brother said this should be an animal dragon when he first played the game, and you know what? I see it. It would certainly be helpful for me right now in this exact moment, but I think I'll just huff and puff. It's a pretty good one. 15 damage. If it KOs, you get a bonus. If it doesn't, you don't. Will it KO? Probably not. In fact, impossible currently. Alright, Dagmai died. We got her farewell. That's lovely. And now our 3 blind mice are doing some work. However, we get that bonus from the summons. Ooh, lovely. And now Gladius has gone off. We have KO'd 40 characters. We get a random golden legend. Ooh, that's awesome. So, hopefully, Hand of Midas didn't break and consider this the first shop. I'm hoping, as you can see in the UI up here, this is a bonus from an effect. It's a spell bottle, whereas these things are actual shops. If Hand of Midas doesn't golden this first shop, I'm going to be disappointed and I'm going to make a bug report. But Hand of Midas is what we got from our Pandora's box, and it is fantastic. It goldens the first thing. A random character in the first shop, which means you just get a treasure. So it's a really good treasure sink, or a way of like generating extra treasures. Love it. Medusa, however. Cursed. Can't be buffed. When I attack a character, transform it into a 3/3 cursed statue. And got it, right? The statue will be cursed, so it also can't get bonuses. That's lovely. I don't know if I used to know that. I think that it used to not have that effect, and that was problematic because you could make things into statues, and those statues would just kill you because they were in a slot bonus or a support. But that's really cool. Okay. I don't think I need that sort of what people call scam in this current build. I think I'm doing pretty okay, so I'm just going to ditch it and get myself a treasure. We will get statue probably statue. Whenever you cast a combat spell, your characters get +2/+2. Every fight, cast a free lightning bolt. Then again, when a character is KO'd, your other characters get +3/+3. That's pretty fun. And Starstone, your slots get a plus bonus. Actually, I'm going to go with Starstone. We don't have a ton of summons, but I really want to get more and more summons. If we ever see a barrel of monkeys, I'm probably adding it to my board. And Starstone is going to make these slot bonuses into something a lot more significant. So we'll do that. Wishing Dragon is our second Gladius. And I like Wishing Dragon a lot. Treasure Hoard 6, because it's gold. Normally it's 3. Each fight, give your characters with less attack than me plus 20. Now, the question becomes, is it going to be bigger than anything? And the answer might be yes, because we can put it here on this 32-32 bonus or something else. And that might pay out. It's going to go up to 88, which is bigger than Nessie, and it's bigger than Mama Bear. It's not bigger than our 3 blind mice, unfortunately. But the question is that going off once worth it? Because this is going to go off every time it dies. Hard to say. Really hard to say. I think the answer is yes, actually, in a weird way. Although we're not getting Mama Bear's bonus in this spot anymore, if that's the case. I'm going to take it and see where we go. We're probably going to end up replacing it anyway. Bronze characters get plus 30. Heroes and villains have hunt plus 5 to all your characters. Wishing Dragon is a hero, actually. I have no other heroes, I don't think. Or villains, for that matter. One of your characters, it gets plus 10. I think that's better. I love the Sword of Light and Shadow is so good, but I think I like the Big Breast Cannonballs better in this situation. We got our Golden Pied Piper. That's another legend. Dairy Treasure. We probably don't actually care for them yet, is the thing. Yeah, I think we still ditch them. Now, I'm pretty sure that if I gold this and throw it away, it's gone forever. It will never show up in a summon pool. It will never show up in the shop again. And I think that's okay. They're so small, I don't think I'd really want to summon them, actually. Yeah. Okay, once again, we have the option of Sword of Light, which is maybe relevant to do here. Each shop, the lowest level character gets plus 50. I probably don't want that character. And then Gingerbread Oven, when a character is KO'd, all your characters get plus 3. Might be relevant. In fact, if we think about it compared to that cat we just replaced, that was when I get KO'd, everybody gets plus 6. This is when anybody dies, everybody remaining gets plus 3. And oftentimes it wasn't the first thing dying. And so it was kind of disappointing. That might be the play. I think it is. Let's go Gingerbread Oven. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Oh, we're going to double this up even further. If we double it up high enough, we might be able to actually outscale the 3 blind mice, letting us add plus 20 to it, which would be awesome. Double, double, double goes to 66, and oh, just barely, yes. So because Wishing Dragon is 2 attack higher than our 3 blind mice, it's actually going to be able to give 3 blind mice plus 40 because, oh no, plus 60 because the buffs are tripled. Oh my. Yes, let's go. Ah, that's awesome. That's so good. Yes. So I'm pretty sure, so this extra heart that we got from the Lich King's heart has not mattered, but ooh, it's giving me peace of mind. We've been on that last sliver of heart before. You heal a sliver if you heal a broken heart if you win a match, as long as it's not completely gone. So that's pretty cool. What do we have here? I'm not going Frankenstein's Doctor. Love them, not today. The Kraken is, however, an animal, which is really relevant to us. A pirate animal mage villain. Oh, they're a villain. We did not go with Light and Shadow. Never mind. Villains aren't relevant right now. They're just kind of small is the problem. Now, are they going to get kind of big? Yeah, but are they going to get as big as a 100-100? No. Are they going to get as big as a 54-52? Maybe. That might be worth it. Is it time to move beyond Mama Bear? That's maybe, actually. The +2/+2 is not adding up to a ton. Kraken, if it can hunt, then it gets +8/+8 to everything in the front row, which is really, really good, especially if we end up doing summons. This is only giving +2/+2 to all slots, 8 to the front row. Which of those is better? Debatable. I'm just going to go with Daisy Jones. Epic has some good treasures, and ooh, would you look at that. We've got Boots of Magic Find. When you discover a treasure, the left one is a rarity higher. This can allow us to get to secret rare treasures. If we get a legendary treasure, then the left one will be secret rare, which is even higher. The only way to get it is through effects like this. Daisy Jones Locket is your farewells are now hunts. Now, I don't think that I have any farewells currently, except for Mockingbird. If Mockingbird can hunt to do this, instead of needing to die, that could be really good. However, I don't think that they're going to successfully be able to do that. Maybe it's worth it. Toy Box, however, when you recruit or summon a toy, give it +1/+1. I don't think that's going to be relevant to us. So, do we bank on the future and see if we can get a secret rare treasure later? Which is very, very possible, because if Hand of Midas hits a legend with its free gold in every turn, we might just be able to get them very, very quickly. Daisy Jones Locket, however, if we can get the loaded dice, it's called something else. It's called Parting Gift, I think. Yeah, sorry. It looks like dice in my brain. It's 2 presents. It's 2 boxes. Parting Gift doubles your farewells. That's just going to be better for us. Like, we're never going to be hunting more than once in a turn, probably. So I think I'd rather just have this farewell go off twice. That would probably be more relevant to us. Wow, give them +12/+12 for each of your other animals that died this turn? That's wild. Did this get transformed from something smaller that had a weird bonus? Because I don't remember that happening. But I'm pretty sure it's 3/3, and then it evolves into +6/6. Maybe it's 6 goes to 12. Yeah, okay, never mind. I guess it's 6 to 12. I'm wrong. I'm gonna go with the Boots of Magic Find. I think they're the right pick here. I think Daisy Jones Locket is fun. But if I see a Parting Gift, I am going to take that, because this going off twice and just flooding the board is going to be a lot more significant, I think, than on a hunt. Because it's only going to hunt once in a game, probably, so it's kind of the same. Okay, Pick a Peck of Peppers lets us give a character +3/+3, and then the next job is all characters with the same type. Which means that if we go with something like 3 Blind Mice, they're going to be either animals or mages, because of Hogwarts making 3 Blind Mice into a mage where they otherwise normally wouldn't be. And do I want my next shop to be all animals? I think that sounds fun. I don't really have a specific reason. What I really should be doing, however, is what I really want, is I want Hand of Midas to be able to golden a legend character. So is there anything that I know there's a lot of legends of? I'm thinking heroes. Heroes and dragons. I'm going to go with that. Keeping them bigger than everyone else is also relevant because we want them to be able to give a +20 to everybody. Obviously, we got the 1 bonus out of 3 Blind Mice. That's all we could have hoped for. Let's fight. See how this goes. Our board's looking pretty decent compared to theirs. I don't think that we're going to have to worry about losing this. Although, holy crap, that Frog Prince is massive. What happened there? Okay. Let's see what we get. None of these are, in fact, what we were looking for. We probably should take the Robin Hood. It's just an epic treasure. We like epic treasures. Is an epic treasure better than Over the Rainbow? Probably, because we're not upgrading our board really that much anymore. We've kind of figured out our board. Now it's just about getting spells and treasures. So let's go for treasures. Robin Hood. What do we get? We do get Jack's Magic Beans because of our Boots of Magic Find. Boots of Magic Find, that's what it's called, yep. Dragon Crown gives all of our characters treasure hoard. Currently we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 treasures, and this will be our 11th. So that's like giving our entire board +11/+11. And that includes summons, I believe, because it's a passive effect of the treasure, not like a thing that happens when we buy it, right? And Black Pearl gives us, our pirates can do a thing, which we don't have any pirates. So let's go with the Dragon's Crown. This is what I'm saying about how sometimes the lower rarities are better. This is strong, don't get me wrong, it's just not what we need right now. And so it's so hard to know what rarity you should be going for. Does that information need to be in the game, or does that need to be something that, like, high-level tryhards should be looking up on a wiki? I don't know. That's really up for you to decide. We're going to take Dragon's Crown. That's going to be awesome. This is... Yep. Oh, they're so cute. They're so happy. Alright. I don't need any of these. I think I will take Mix and Macho. There's a chance something's bigger than me. I think I'm actually going to put it on the Wishing Dragon. There's always a chance somebody got the I get +1,000 attack in the front row, and that would be really funny if we got it. Nope. Completely irrelevant today, and that's okay. Mix and Macho didn't land, but I think that just means we win this. And yeah, solid game. We even wasted wasted a treasure on Lich King's heart. And weird that this has a little... Why'd they do that? Why'd you put this in the game? Anyway, we won. That went pretty well, as you can see. So I'm pretty sure I'm not including this video. There's no reason to watch this game. Not this one, the one I'm about to talk about. I lost one where I got 5th place in turn 15, and this was a win on turn 15. It's just like, it feels so arbitrary. I don't know. It's one of the like weird sticky points of the game, I'd say, is the idea that like you don't really get a good sense of the lobby, and intentionally trying to like knock people out early or anything. It's just kind of like, it might as well just be you get fed a different random opponent that's harder every time. There doesn't even need to be a lobby in this asynchronous play necessarily. Maybe at the end you'll get to a point. Maybe it's like, I don't know how you would do it, right, without the lobby system, but it does feel super weird that it's not just like, oh yeah, how many turns did you survive? How many opponents did you beat? Kind of a thing. I don't know. I don't know. It feels weird. I don't know. That's feedback. This game is in open beta. Feedback is important. Did I click on all these? It's good to click on all of them, at least for the me finding a good picture. Wow, that treasure hoard is... Look at this. Look at this box here. Future me, put this in a thumbnail. The entire box here. It's massive.